Imagine getting on a train in Beijing and stepping off in Shanghai just 3 hours later. That's normal in China today. And with the new CR450, they're about to push cruising speeds to 400 kilometers per hour. China already has the world's biggest high-speed rail network, nearly 50,000 kilometers long, and they're aiming for 60,000 by 2030. This isn't just faster travel. It's changing how millions move, work, and live, and the rest of the world is paying close attention. Today on Sargani Tech, we're looking at how China is making this happen and what it means for the future of high-speed travel. Let's get into it. China's high-speed rail story really kicks off in the early 2000s. Back then, the country was booming economically, but travel was a nightmare. Overcrowded old trains, slow buses, packed flights. The turning point came in 2004 when the government approved the first big plan for dedicated high-speed lines. The very first one opened in 2008, right before the Beijing Olympics. The Beijing-Tianjin route running at 350 kilometers per hour. They started by buying tech from Japan, Germany, and France. Think Kawasaki, Siemens, Alstom. But pretty quickly, Chinese companies like CRRC took that knowledge, improved it, and made it their own. By 2011, they had the CRH380, fully designed in China. The current Fuxing series from 2017 was 100% homegrown. And now in 2025, the CR450 prototype is out there hitting test speeds over 450 kilometers per hour. It's been a wild 20-year sprint from copying to leading. First, economics. China needed to connect its massive coastal factories to inland cities fast and cheap. High-speed rail moves millions of workers, cuts logistics costs, and sparks growth in smaller cities, basically turning the whole country into one giant metro area. Geopolitically, it's about control and influence. A super-connected nation is harder to disrupt, and exporting this tech through the Belt and Road lets China build rails in places like Laos, Indonesia, and soon maybe even Latin America. Environmentally, it's a big win over cars and planes. These trains run on electricity, and China is plugging more renewables into the grid. And straight-up competition. Japan has Shinkansen, France has TGV, Europe is linking countries. China wanted to beat them all and become the go-to builder for everyone else. Right now in November 2025, the network sits at about 48,000 to 50,000 kilometers of true high-speed track, lines designed for 300 plus km/h. The plan is to hit 60,000 kilometers by 2030, with another 2,600 kilometers opening just in 2025 to 2026. Cost. The whole thing has already swallowed hundreds of billions of dollars, but new lines are cheaper now thanks to experience, around $20 to $30 million per kilometer. The star is the CR450 train family from CRRC. It's lighter, more aerodynamic, uses carbon fiber and permanent magnet motors. Top test speed, 453 kilometers per hour. Regular service speed, 400 kilometers per hour starting on upgraded lines in 2026 to 2027, like the new Chengdu-Chongqing route where it'll cut travel to under 50 minutes. Unique stuff. These trains accelerate crazy fast, 0 to 350 kilometers per hour in under 5 minutes, and they're built for China's tough terrain. High plateaus, earthquake zones, freezing winters. Okay, let's keep this simple. Regular trains top out around 200 kilometers per hour because wheels on steel tracks get unstable fast. High-speed rail uses dedicated smooth tracks with no level crossings, welded rails that barely move, and overhead electric wires feeding 25,000 volts. The CR450 cuts air drag by 22% with a sleeker nose and smoother body. Think airplane design on rails. It's 10% lighter thanks to carbon composites. Brakes respond in 1.7 seconds instead of 2.3. AI runs the show. Sensors watch every wheel, pantograph, and track in real time, predicting problems before they happen. The hard part. At 400 kilometers per hour, the train covers a football field every second. One tiny track flaw or wind gust could be disaster, so everything is over-engineered and constantly monitored. Economically, high-speed rail boosts growth fast and creates millions of jobs. Socially, it brings families closer and lets people move for work without feeling far from home. It's far safer than roads or air travel. And environmentally, One Beijing-Shanghai trip cuts as much CO2 as about 200 cars, while China exports this tech to help developing countries upgrade. Some projects struggle because construction displaced communities, ridership fell short and debt climbed past $1 trillion. Safety concerns still linger from the 2011 crash, and engineers have to handle earthquakes and harsh weather. Geopolitically, rivals see military potential in fast rails that can move troops quickly, and the overseas projects face criticism over debt traps, while the concrete and steel used early on carry a heavy carbon cost. By 2030, almost every Chinese city over 500,000 people will be on the network. Travel times between major hubs drop to 1 to 4 hours nationwide. Analysts say it'll keep boosting the economy by trillions and cut domestic flights in half. Next steps: full 400 km/h service on key corridors, then maglev lines pushing 600 km overseas. Expect more Chinese-built rails in Asia, Africa, even South America. It could make China the undisputed king of land travel and shift global manufacturing patterns again. So there you have it. From almost nothing in 2008 to the world's fastest, biggest high-speed rail system in 2025, with 400 km/h trains rolling out right now. China's turned geography into an advantage and speed into everyday life. Love it or worry about it, this is the new normal for transportation. What do you think? Game changer or overkill? Drop a comment, hit like if you're impressed, and subscribe for more on the projects reshaping our world. Next up, China's push into 600 km/h maglev. See you there.